Glasses off, I can see enough. All right, guys. Training session. I'd say it was good, decent. I survived and got through it. Let's call it that. I'm sure you can tell from the training session I had issues. One of those training sessions where I just couldn't get fired up. Been a long couple of days. and I've had a lot of nausea. Um, I've got a nerve that's pinching really bad in my thigh, hip and thigh, and I've barely eaten the last couple of days because of nausea. I think I had a meal yesterday and then a snack before bed. But all things considered, um, you notice that I'm pressing with tennis shoes on, sports shoes. I'm just cleaning and strict pressing anyway. But my feet are feeling a little bit better with those shoes on, especially if I'm just strict pressing. The weightlifting shoes, I don't know if it's this floor, maybe because this floor is a little slick, and with the weightlifting shoes, they don't grip the floor, obviously like a pair of sports shoes do, running shoes would. But they feel better on this kind of floor than the weightlifting shoes do. A rough plan for today was the 90% range, so I've got 90 kilograms, 198 pounds on the log. We ran through 6 songs, and the goal was to get somewhere around 3 reps per song for 5 songs. And then when it came down to the last song, the 6th song, I needed to rest through as much of it as I could, get down to a minute, and then get whatever I can in that minute. And I think during that 1 minute time frame, I don't know if I cooled off, I lost it mentally, just totally forgot how to clean. I don't know. I mean, I had struggled and strained on several reps by the time I got there, so I wasn't fresh. So I mean, that's okay. Ideally, I would have dug that out, but it just wasn't there. I mean, I was just flat. I did have my Spud Inc. Gateway briefs on. So I mentioned I've got, and I can't. There's no way I can say it correct. I know it begins with an S, but there's a muscle that runs from the outside of the hip across the inside of the thigh, around the adductor, and kind of under the knee and into the middle of the knee. And that muscle, it's the longest muscle in the entire body. I know that. But that muscle is just literally on fire, and it's been getting worse for about 10 days now. I can't pinpoint it, but it's changed the way I walk, the way that I sit. You'd think that was the cat, but that was the dog at 2 o'clock in the morning. Gonna hear about that. But it's extremely painful. And I don't know if it's a tendonitis or a soreness or what's going on. I still tend to think that everything is still nerve related with my back. Definitely through my log off, I still don't have any legs. My legs just are not wanting to be used on any kind of overhead press. Now when I got to bench press, I could tell that nerve in my back and my leg was on fire, because as I went and got set up into the arch, my hip, where that muscle connects, completely locked up and cramped. And then by the end of every set, my feet and entire legs were numb. So as my back is arching and getting locked into place, within 15 seconds or so, my legs are completely numb from that, or it's definitely like a electrical sensation all throughout my legs. So that the nerve is still pinching there somewhere. So not much I can do about that, and that kind of sucks, because I've been dealing with this for a couple of years. I've been to physiotherapy. I do a lot of work. I'm on the reverse hyper. The pain is definitely down. The pain is way, way down, which could mean that the spine has just rubbed together enough that it's made holes or spaces. It's not a good thing that I don't have pain. But I don't know. It is what it is. I can look at a contest and just say, hey, I'm just not going to press. My press sucks, and it hurts my body to press. So if I'm going to get last anyway, why even push it in training, and why even attempt it at a contest? If I'm going to get last anyway, save my body and just skip it. Mark Felix does it all the time. So the downside of that is, you look at like qualifiers for Masters World Strongest Man, it's definitely going to have an overhead press in it. So it's not going to be like, one event out of six that I'm for sure going to get last in. That would put me one event out of two or one event out of three, and it's going to have a huge, huge value. And it wouldn't mean me not, placing as high in the contest. It would mean me not even getting invited to the contest. So it's, do I have a lot of pain and continue to risk severe long-term damage? Or do I retire? So either way, you're retiring from pain and damage, or you're just choosing to retire with less pain and less damage. So I don't know. I don't know. It sucks to think about because it's just not fixing itself. But bench, man, I was unracking the bench and it's like a switch in my head just fell off. I know I haven't eaten much in the last couple of days, and I can definitely tell today I just didn't have that fire inside. So when I unracked a bench that made me question whether I should unrack it, I re-racked it, put a catapult on, got a rep, put it back, and finished off with some triceps and some shoulders, some lats and abs, and just cut everything short. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the next like 16 hours or so between now and when I have to do stones and try to get a good night of sleep. Try to get some good food in tonight and get as much good food in tomorrow as I can before training, and then probably lots and lots of caffeine before I go out to do stones. And it's a good sign that I need to warm up a little bit better on stones and not jump up to a heavier set. So I need to do the lighter weights for some more reps to make sure my body mentally and energy system wise is firing really, really fast. So hoping my leg will feel a little bit better tomorrow. Keep it compressed. Those gateway briefs make a world of difference. If you have any kind of hip, glute, thigh, knee, IT band, back pain, and I had them pulled down in the front. I didn't have them up over my belly. So if you want to pull them up over your belly, it's like it's stronger than wearing like a soft belt, a reband belt, or even the Cerberus belt. It's a whole lot of support, and it's like it compresses but flexes. Really, really interesting. I think it improves recovery as well. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get to work right over here, and I'm going to get to work getting ready for tomorrow. So you guys have a great one. Hope to see you tomorrow for Atlas Stones. Later, guys.